Alright, hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, I am going to be doing my first round of my tournament battle, and if you never see this, I'm a disappointment. Anyway, so, we're gonna be fighting. I'm gonna check out the duplicate items, because I do have a few duplicated items. Let me just be sure. Yeah, I don't see any items that are banned. Yeah, I don't see any items that are banned, so let's go. Okay, he doesn't like fighting mold, that's clear. He's using Pumbabore, which is scary, because Pumbabore is pretty scary. Yeah, he has mold as his toxic type. Okay. He's pretty weak to earth. No, he has a air type. Okay, I think I can lead off with Henchum, honestly, and just Reckless Charge. It will deal damage. I haven't done a competitive battle in, like, a long time, so it's been a little bit. Headbutt won't deal too much damage, so I'll be fine if I just Venom Bite. Oh, he's gonna Entangle immediately. That's good. We get a free kill on the Springling, and it's not dead. Okay, it's gonna Headbutt, right? I'm gonna go into Polargeist. It's gonna Headbutt. Yeah. Now I'm gonna Snowball, because I go first with my secret ability. Alright. Springling goes down. Alright. Now there's 5 of his left. Depending on what he sends in, it could be Pumbabore. With Pumbabore, yeah, there it is. I don't like that Pumbabore is here. I think I can just have to go into Henchum and just Reckless Charge immediately. But if he goes for an adaptability, he's not gonna go for adaptability hit. I'm gonna go into Henchum and just Reckless Charge immediately. And Retribution. Oh, perfect. Okay, that was really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, so I'm gonna immediately go for Reckless Charge because it'll deal a ton of damage. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've done a competitive fight, so like I'm nervous-ish. Oh, yo, that was big damage. Big damage. Okay, so I could Retribution if he decides to attack, and that would kill Mold, and then I can set up Lingering Poison and win with Hex. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna Retribution, and down goes... Alright, down goes the Mold. Now all I have to do is get Mothra on the field, and I can set up Lingering Poison, and I'm good to go. Can I get another kill? Can I get another kill? Oh, I got another kill! I got 3 with Henchum. Or 2. Technically, I got 3. Okay, that is really, really good for us, but now the question is, do I want to set up Lingering Poison, or do I want to get rid of minus speed first? I think I'm in the position where I can offensively set up my Lingering Poison. I think I'm in that good position. I'm gonna send out Abby. Okay, this thing does have a move that hits me super effectively, but if I can still get my Lingering Poison up, that's good, so I'm gonna set it up. He's gonna swap out immediately into Magmatoad. That's good. That's good. He's definitely going to go for a Fire Punch. I can't really go into Mold right now, but I need to. I mean, I think I live 2 hits anyway. And I've used Crayon, so I think I'll live even 2 hits. Even if he clicks Earth Lance, I still live 2 hits. Then I just click a Wave Shot, get rid of the Tangling Vines. Fiery Punch, there it is. Alright. Now I'm just going for a Wave Shot. Earth Lance, that does not kill me. Yeah, I would not have lived 2. Alright, now, the vines are gone, which is really, I got rid of my own Lingering Poison. That's fine. I should have gone to Mold first, and then done it. Okay. He's gonna Fire Punch again. I can actually go into Clangatang, because I take half damage. No, I'm misplaying. I'm dumb. I'm misplaying. Duh. Being dumb. I look at DMs for half a second, Sling. Half a second, you confused me. I definitely outspeed Magmatoad, right? Let me see. 152. This thing outspeeds Magmatoad neutrally, right? Clingating outspeeds it, right? I'm fairly sure it does. Okay. Yeah, I just misplayed right there, so I wasn't paying attention. Did he not die? Excuse me? Excuse me? Why is he not dead? Why is he not dead? Bruh. Whatever. I'll just go for quick strike because it'll kill. It doesn't even matter, but it's a move that's guaranteed to hit, so I'm going to go for the guaranteed hit. Okay, now he's probably going to go to Abyssant, I'd assume. Yep, Abyssant. Okay, and his last one, I don't remember what it was. Did I misplay? Let me go into Mold. Okay, we good. Now I just Toxic Bomb. Yeah, I misplayed right there, but we good. Okay, we're completely fine. I killed this and we win. I mean, RNG wasn't really in his favor, but you can't really blame all this entire battle on RNG because it wasn't really RNG. I mean, I did get that one crit, but I don't think it actually mattered because it was a stab move with... I just did a lot of damage with Henchum, which was crazy. Rita. Alright. Yeah, we're completely fine. Now I can just Toxic Bomb. This thing can't actually hit me. I don't, because I resist, since I'm water, I resist food, right? No, I don't. I mean, defensive jelly, that's fine. It's still damage. I'll Toxic Bomb in case he decides to airstrike. Pass food. Alright, down goes Mold. And now I can just go into Polargeist, and I can just click Snowball. Which should kill. I mean... Okay, this game makes no sense. I'm an Ice Pack as well, man. Come on, I'm Ice Pack. It's gotta kill. Alright, well, GG. Good game, good game. Let me just screenshot it so I can show it to the coach, man. Alright, well, that was a pretty good first battle. Anyway, see you guys in the next battle. Alright, and here we go into the next battle. Now this one does not actually seem as scary as I thought. My only issue I think is Monologue. So I'm gonna have to get through that. So he's gonna lead off with Henchum, most likely. I'll probably go off with Monologue then, against his Henchum lead. My Monologue's actually really good here. I have to play it well though. And I don't like Spectic, so we're gonna have to find a way to deal with that. Yeah, I'm gonna lead off with Monologue, I think. Okay, I'm a little nervous though. I mean, I'm a little nervous. Okay, that's kind of bad, because I don't really want to attack this thing. So I'm gonna go into Mold, which very much hard walls Cryoterra, from what I know of. Hopefully it doesn't have Freeze Dry or something that I don't know of. Okay. That's really good that it missed Harmony, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go for another Harmony. Oh, let me see Agitate. Is it strategy to put one of my things to sleep and then use a setup strategy? Oh, is it Harmony and then Spectic, Hide, and Skitter? Probably. It's probably what it is. Harmony. Because there's absolutely no way he's going to stay in here. I know that for a fact. I'm going to double into Grufflin. Because I can hit it super effectively. Plus, I think Grufflin's actually pretty good in this fight. I'm going to go into Grufflin. Into Spectic. Yup! I knew it. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. Okay. So, now I can Airstrike. Or I can miss. Yeah, I knew it was a Harmony Swagger strategy. Okay, that's really good. That is really, really good. Quite unfortunate I just got crit there, but I do have Heal Jelly, which is going to get me back up to good health. And I am actually still faster than it. And might actually have its own heal jelly. We're going to find out after this airstrike. It would have been way better if we hit that other airstrike, but it's fine. Getting this thing out of the way is going to be really good, and I do want to keep Grufflin for later, so we're probably going to have to feast in a little bit if it doesn't crit me with the crystal cut. I do think we need to keep Grufflin alive, though, because I think it's going to be very useful later. Horbeast comes in. Menacing Snarl. Okay, so that is not a secret ability. That's good to know. Airstrike. Pretty good damage. Pretty decent damage. Now, I don't want to stay in versus this thing because it has Icy or Fiery. And pretty much my only switch is Mono, but I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go into Mold because he's not going to click Electro. I'm going to go into Mold. Or he can click Subterfuge, which I don't think he would. I mean, that's best case scenario. Okay, that's best case scenario. I'm gonna wake up as well, which is really good. I'm gonna go into Monologue now. On the Electro Slash. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now I'm gonna click Double Bite. So, because this is gonna deal a lot of damage on pretty much anything. He still has Monologue though, so I need to be worried about that. And I do understand that he has Icy Slash, but I have used Crayons and a buff. And +1, yeah. Down goes one of his Doodles already, which is really, really good for me, so now I can wear down his team pretty well. I'm really only worried about his Monologue, which does Beast hit food? It does. So it's going to be kind of difficult to take that thing down, because we only really have Grufflin to deal with it. So we're going to have to deal with that, but I'm pretty sure Henshin might be able to break it. Okay, Skadine, I don't want to stay in. I want to actually scout what this thing has, because I don't know what it actually has. Rust. Okay, so I'm not staying in versus this thing. I'll go into Mold, which I don't think... Mold can hit this thing, I think. You can use Poison Ivy and hit it effectively. Okay, now I'm going to go for an Agitate. So then I can get a good... Rage off, which is going to be helpful in the later game. Henshin comes in. Quite unfortunate that I just missed, but that is very unfortunate, actually. Not sure if this thing has Disarm. I want to save it. I'm gonna go into Mono, because even if it clicks Disarm, I think Mono. Yeah, it is Disarm. That's very unfortunate that I missed my Agitate. Okay, I'm gonna go for Double Bite. Hopefully he Reckless Charges. No, he doesn't. He swaps into his own Monologue. Yeah. Yeah, he also gets +1. Okay, so... Is he... Use Crayons? No, he isn't. That's really good for us. Okay, so... I assume it's Icy Bite if he has it. He's gonna click it. I probably could have protected to Scout, but I think this is my better option. Electro Bite, actually, because he knew I would go into Mold. Okay. I think right now my best option is to try to get this thing as low as possible. So I'm just going to click Wave Shot. I need to get this thing as low as possible, because I don't think I can break it. I need to get it low enough to where my Vixalor can KO it with Mind Power. I mean, this is really bad that Henchum is on the field. Do I have my own Henchum? I do. I'll go back. I mean, he's probably just going to Reckless Charge on my Monologue. Just to get damage. Food. What does melee hit food? Hits it neutrally. I don't think he would actually go for that. I mean, my best idea is to go into Grufflin, though. But he does have Venom Bite. I think I am going to go into Grufflin. It's kind of a risky play, but I think it's my best option. Oh. That's good. Now I'm gonna feast. I'm going to feast and heal up. He's gonna Venom Chomp though, but I think I'll be fine. He's gonna Disarm even though I don't have an item. Wait, does he has Reckless Charge, Retribution, no Venom Bite. No Venom Bite. Okay, that's really good. So I'm gonna click Airstrike. Go to Monologue. Skadine, that's okay. That's okay, that's good if he goes to Skadine. I'd love to get a Vulnerable up here, but I don't think I'm going to. I could play offense, go to Springling, get a bunch of damage, but he's an Ice type, so I don't really want to risk that right now. He might double, though. He might double and play it smart. Yeah, he does double. Into Henchum. Which, if he has the moves that I think he does, I completely wall him with Grufflin. Because if he doesn't have Venom Bite, I completely wall him with Grufflin. Disarm. Yeah, I completely wall him with Grufflin. I can just continuously click Feast. Yeah, he can't do anything against my Grufflin, which is really, really good to know, because since he doesn't have Venom Bite, I can completely wall this Henchum, which is good. Monologue. Okay, so he's definitely going to try to play offense and try to kill me here. Now, I could Airstrike here and get some really needed damage versus Monologue, which I think might be my best option, but I don't really want to lose Grufflin. But I don't think Electro or Icy or... Yeah, I don't think... I think I go into my own Monologue. What do I do? Do I go into Henchum? And then just Reckless Charge with Strength Jelly? I'm reading it. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'm actually gonna call one of my friends, and they did just tell me that I don't need Monologue now that my Grufflin walls his Henchum, which I only brought Monologue to deal with Henchum and Spearyu, which Grufflin already walls, and Monologue's also good as a melee wall, so I'm gonna use Pebble because it actually does not activate Resilience. Which is actually a pretty fun fact there for you. It does not activate Resilience. Alright. I'm gonna have to have screenshotted evidence that this is going pretty well. This is going pretty well. Now, I think right now Springling is gonna absolutely destroy. I think if I can get this thing down to, like, at least here... I can probably win, like half health, and I can probably win. Pebble, that's gonna be good damage. That's good damage on Skadeen. His defensive core is kind of failing right now. I can play safe. That's the thing. I can play completely safe. I can play very, very safe right now. Yeah, I don't really need to play super offense and super scary. I can play completely safe. I'm gonna go for an Agitate, try to get another Rage, which would be very, very useful for me. That's this J Swagger, and I did get it. That's really good. That's really good that I got it. Cure Jelly. Oh, it's Cure Jelly. But it failed. What just happened? Okay. Now that just happened, I'm gonna go into Monologue. Because Monologue has Double Bite. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to Double Bite. Now, this is guaranteed damage on something, and if it's Monologue, that's still fine. That's still okay. I just have to force it out. Which I think I can do that. But it's very risky to go for Double Bites because... it's very risky to go for Double Bites because you can get +2. And both of us having +2 is pretty scary for each of us to deal with. Gonna go into Mono. Skadeen, actually. So that's gonna be good damage on Skadeen. Or I can miss. That's fine. I can continuously play safe. I don't have to play predictively. I would have actually loved that damage on Skadeen. But if he goes into Cryoterra, I'll go back into Mold. I think he wants Molds to be asleep, so he's going to continuously try to go for sleep on me. I'm going to Poison Ivy, in case he misses Harmony. Now, the reason I have Poison Ivy over Toxic Bomb is because Poison Ivy can actually poison. Yes, he did miss. That's really good for me. Poison Ivy can actually poison. Right there! That's exactly why I have Poison Ivy. So that turn went really well for me. That turn went extremely well for me. Very well for me. Okay. Now... I think I have to stay in here and take this Harmony. So I'm just... Actually, could I Spirit Orb on the... No, I don't think it matters if the dude comes in or not. Okay, that's fine. Agitate. Predict. Now, I was going to. I thought he maybe would go into his, the Bug. Okay. Now, he might predict me switching and go for some kind of move. I am not worried about the Spectic, because I do have Monologue and Grufflin, both which have a super effective attack, and I still have yet to play my Wall Breaker. I still have yet to play my Wall Breaker of Henchum. I don't think I need to go mono right now. I don't think I need to. I can play safe right now. Even if he goes into Spectic, he's just gonna go for like Skitter or something and activate my he's in corner. I know. I'm gonna wait because if he goes into SJ. Oh, he goes into Henchum. Ooh. Is he gonna go for could I? No, he's gonna disarm. I'm gonna go into Grufflin. If he gives me free switches into Grufflin, I'm gonna take the damage. That's the thing. I'm gonna take the damage I can get on this thing. Okay, I'm gonna airstrike immediately. What I also like about this team that I'm using is that all but one of the doodles that I'm using are available to be caught normally. So you could actually use this team yourself. Technically two if you count Monologue, but ooh, that's good damage on Henchum. Oh, and he's vulnerable. Oh, that went really well. That went really, really well. All right, I'm gonna feast here on his switch because I don't think he's gonna want to lose his Henchum. Now that Henchum is vulnerable, that is really, really good for us. Yeah, he's gonna switch. Monologue. Yeah, I can go into my own Monologue, so I'm fine with this. I'll go in my own. Actually, I can go into Mold, then double into Monologue to wake up Mold. I could do that. Because he'll double bite. And even if he pebbles, it won't do that much damage. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I still have use crayons I can play. I'm fine with Mold right now. I think it's a good idea to play a little risky here. Yeah, it's a really, really good idea to play risky here. Because I wake up for free, basically. And if I get burned there, that would have probably not been better, but it would have been funny. Okay, now I'm going to go into Monologue. Right now, I completely win with Henchum. Because he has Monologue, Henchum, Skadeen, the Swagger dude, and Cryoterra. All of which are hit effectively or neutral to Reckless Charge, which my Reckless Charge is super effective. Burn would have helped, yeah. It would have, so then I could stay under his Cryoterra. But Cryoterra is poison right now, which is really, really good for me. Go to Mono. Icy. Oh my god! that turn went so well in my favor. Super, super well in my favor. I'm gonna click Pebble. If he goes into Cryoterra, I just go back into Mold, and nothing here matters. Now, see, Pebble does not activate Resilience. Cure Jelly? Oh, he's not. Okay, that's very interesting that he just did that. I could play Vixa. I'm gonna protect. I might play Vixalore here. I might play Vixalore. Do I want a little more chip? I don't think I'm gonna play Vixalore yet. I think Mold scares him. I think Mold scares him out. I'm gonna go into Mold. Mold definitely scares him out. No, listen, I can go into Mold. I'm fine. I don't need to sack Mono. I can still use it to die later. I'm fine if I go into Mold. Because now that his Mono used Sedimentary, he's not going to want to stay in versus my Wave Shot. And Skadeen might want to come in versus my Wave Shot, so I'm fine with my position right now. I'm in a really good position. Yeah, he switches perfect. He's going into... And you guys know my exact idea here. I'm just going to go straight into my Grufflin. Because I am not going to take this damage. Right now, I think I win with my Henchum. I just need to get it on the field safely. Preferably versus the DJ. Mono. He's probably going to predict my switch here, so I can go for an airstrike and get damage. If I kill his Monologue, I win with Springling. That's the thing. I'm just gonna go to Mono. I don't feel like predicting. He's gonna Electro. It'd be hilarious. Oh, he burned me. That's bad. That's not actually horrible, because I'll just be spamming Pebble and get damage. I think I have to die here. Get as much chip as I possibly can. Probably just gonna click Sedimentary Defense. I'll just get the damage that I can. Electro. Oh, he went for a predict. He went for a prediction. Alright, that's fine. That is completely fine. I'm gonna go for another Pebble. The more damage I can... If you click Sedimentary Defense, that'd be absolutely perfect for us. Because then we get a free play into Vixalore after he's at half, which he'll be at -2, which we definitely will be able to kill with Mind Power in that range. It's not range defensive. It's melee defensive. Is it Heal Jelly, though? I don't think it's any Jelly. Bite. Do I die to the burn after this? I think I lived the burn. Do I live burn? No, it's level 100. Okay. Now, the question is if I want to play Vixalore here. I think I want to play here because he has Sedimentary Defense, Fiery Bite, Electro Bite, and Double Bite. So none of his moves can actually hit me effectively. I think Vixlor's my best play. Okay. I could Burning Orb, but I think I'm just going to Mind Power and then Gem Blast if he's low enough. Because, okay, doesn't hit fire, but hits mine, so I'm neutral to Double Bite. I'm just going to click Mind Power. Unless he goes into his Henchum. No, he doesn't. Oh! Alright, now I am definitely going to click Gem Blast. Because that'll definitely give me a really high chance to maybe get +2. If I get +2, I'll go for Firebolt. But if I don't get any +1, or if I get +1, I'm going to go for Burning Orb on Henchum that comes in. So, yeah, I'm going to go for Burning Orb on Henchum and probably just Skadeen. Never mind, I'll go into Mold. Gold. Swagger. I play Henchum here. I play Henchum and Raging. I play Henchum and Raging. I get big damage on literally anything. Yeah, I play Henchum here. That's not gonna deal much at all. Yeah, that's not gonna deal much at all. That's fine if I'm paralyzed, and now I can't get Harmony. Now I'm gonna Reckless. This is big damage on literally anything. I'm pretty sure I Oko something if I get my Strength Jelly. I get a free KO here. Which hopefully works out in my favor. Crystal Cut. Is that effective? Stop. Stop. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't kill. That really sucks I got paralyzed, to be honest. That really does suck. Now I go into Vixlor. I don't even think I'd kill it. I kind of have to Mind Power because I know it'll kill. Mind Power. I have to kill it here. Alright, +1. I didn't get +1, that's fine. Pretty sure from here, Cryoterra. Do I outspeed it? I don't think I outspeed it, but it'd be funny. I have a lot of speed investment on this thing. Yeah, I don't outspeed it. I'm fine. That's fine. I'll just go into Springling now, and I'll just Quick Strike. I am playing kind of risky at the end, kind of sacking my own things, but his Henchum right now is vulnerable. And he has Skadeen, which does not Oko Springling. And I can kill the Henchum with my Headbutt, because he's vulnerable. Pretty sure I can. But I don't think I'm going to risk that. I'm just going to go into Grufflin and then Airstrike. And with Mold, I can just spam Poison Ivy, actually. Henchum. Yeah, I don't actually KO that. Let's go into Grufflin. Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate that we got the Paralyze there against Henchum, because I really wanted to, like, Raging Tackle and Oko something, but I'm fine. It's okay. Reckless Charge, there it is! He was waiting to play that. He was waiting to play that. Alright, pretty sure now I can just Fast Food and just get damage with Grufflin. Because I beat the Skadeen. No, I don't actually beat the Skadeen because he has Storm Heal. I'll Airstrike still. He's gonna go into Skadeen. Give me the vulnerable Skadeen. Alright, I'm gonna go into Mold. I think he would have, but no, I'm fine. Now I could just Poison Ivy. And then once one of these things dies, if Grufflin dies, yeah, just that happens. Now I'm gonna double into Springling, kind of play it kind of scary. Because if he Storm Heals... Yeah, no, wait, I'm fine. I don't have to double. I'm fine, actually. I'm completely fine. Yeah, I'm completely fine to do whatever the heck I want. So I just go back into Grufflin and Feast. Unless he crits me, but I don't think that even matters. Oh, he's got Pummel as well. Nah, I don't think it even matters. I just feast. Dude, I think Grufflin's really good, though. Grufflin's really good. Oh, he missed. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Let's airstrike. Alright, down goes Henchum. Now I just spam airstrike with Grufflin and try to get a vulnerable in the Skadeen. Then I go into Springling and Headbutt down. That's all I do, because he won't have enough to Storm Heal. And then I just win with Mole because I outspeed it, because Mole's actually fast for some reason. Is there a timer? No, there's a timer over there. Alright, yeah, I'm fine. I like sacrificing things at the end of the game to get to my position that I need, but usually you should play safe in these positions. Ooh, this is interesting now, isn't it? It's a little more interesting, although I can keep airstriking. I don't think it really matters. Grufflin's not going to do anything. I just went vulnerable and I didn't get it. Now I go into Mold, and now I just spam Poison Ivy and try to poison it. Mold. Pretty sure I outspeed it. I don't think this thing outspeeds anything. Yeah. Unless I miss. That protects him from status conditions, which is kind of bad. I can miss again, that's fine. Okay, Poison Ivy. I can miss a third time, that's fine. That's okay. Come on! Can I hit a move? Please! There we go. Poison. Or he's... Oh my god. Oh, right. Icy Veil. This really sucks, if I'm gonna be honest. There we go. War off. Agitate. Why'd I have to miss 4 times? Like, almost 4 times. There we go. Go for Rust. Why? He's probably going for Storm Heal. I should probably play Springling soon. And I think I just Headbutt. Yeah, I'm gonna play Springling. I think I have to play Springling. It's the only thing that can deal enough damage. Does it even have an Ice type move? I don't think it does. Just gonna Headbutt. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I just need to play Springling. Yeah, he can't out-heal my Headbutt. Yeah, he can't out-heal this. Nah, he can't out-heal it. It's over. No, it's over, man. That's GG. I'm gonna ambush just in case Headbutt somehow misses. GG. Good game, good game. Let me get the screenshot so I know that I was victorious. Oops, I didn't get the screenshot. The lack of bold counters. Yeah, that was pretty good. But, alright. Now, fun fact, that was not actually my round 2 battle. That's my round 3 battle. I actually got a free pass in round 2 because the opponents that one of them I was going to go up against did not actually ever respond to their other teammates. So they got disqualified and I got passed in round 3. So, I'm on to round 4. Whew! Alright, it is now time for the next round versus my opponent. A little nervous. Here's actually the most nervous I've been. It is kind of late, so I'm gonna try to be on my peak brainiology, right? I'm just gonna do that in case they see what I'm using. But yes, I'm a little nervous for this fight. But I think I'll do pretty good. My opponent is No Seals. I think I've heard of them for Lumion Legacy. So, let's get into it. You ready? And let's get into it. All right, and here we go into this battle. Now, if I'm gonna be completely honest, this does not look as bad as I thought it was going to. Honestly, I haven't fought a Cacmeow, but I know that it's Plant Earth, Kadiri isn't very good. It only has Mind Drain. I'm pretty sure he's doing that to check Mold. That's probably what it is, yeah. And Cryoterra is easily beat by Mold. He does have his own Mold, though. I said Mold like 1,000 times. I do really like Henchum as a lead here, because I can just disarm immediately if he decides to go into Mold. So I think I'm going to lead off with Henchum. And I also really do like Jineko. I think it's pretty good here as well. I'm a little worried about Horbeast, though. And that's pretty much the only thing I'm worried about. So that's what we're going to have to go up against. I don't know why the music isn't on. It should be on. Okay. Oh, oops. Oh, I just don't have sound on. Okay. I haven't really fought a Kadiri before. Kadiri, or whatever it's not. I don't think it's Kadiri. What is this thing called again? Kadiri, okay. Let me go to Kadiri real quick. And does it have a move that can hit me right now? Let me check. I don't think so, no. I think I'm completely free to Retribution. So I'm gonna click Retribution. I think I'm completely free to do that. I want to get big damage with Henchum immediately because Henchum has a really, really good like defensive typing because only air and food can hit it right now. So yeah, let's go for our Retribution. And he doesn't have any air or food types besides Cryoterra. So if we beat Cryoterra, Henchum's looking really, really good. And if he goes into Mold, we're gonna disarm and get rid of his that. Use crayons, which he most likely has. I know I want to go for damage though, Sling, because I want to set up for Sling later. You know. Oh. I will take the kill early. Okay. Okay. That's good. I did get my attack lowered, though, which is unfortunate. But I was able to kill the Kadiri there. And next thing he sends in, I'm most likely going to switch out because I don't want to lose Henchum. But, yeah, let's see. I'm a little worried, though. Fast Boy. Oh! Okay, so I can't really assume what he's going to do here, but I do know that Monologue is probably my best play, because it's not Slashing Expert, and I won't take too much damage. So I'm going to go to Monologue. I'm going to be completely honest, though, Sling, I'm not as worried anymore. I'm going to be honest. Oh, good. Good there. Okay, now we're going to go for a Double Bite on the thingy-mabobber dude here. Oh, Cryoterra, that's actually really, really good for us. Yeah, that's good chip on Cryoterra. That's really, really good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is go into Mold. Alright. Oh, I don't think it's going to be very difficult, I'm going to be completely honest. I was, like, really worried going into this. I'm not saying this guy's bad, but I think my team is just better than his. I think it's just better. I was extremely nervous going into this, but I think I'll be completely fine. Okay, is he going to go for some kind of Harmony gimmick? That's the question. I don't think he's going to. So, could I can freely stay in, right? Or no, he's definitely going to switch because he can't hit me. I can play offense, go Henchum. But that's risky. I think I'm going to play offense, go Henchum. Alright, nice. Got the good prediction. He goes Fast Boy. Okay. I mean, he's going to Menacing Snarl me, unfortunately, which is really bad. What we can actually do here is... I don't really want to use any other move because I know he's going to go for Icy Slash because he saw me go into Monologue. So I'm not actually going to go into Mold this time. And he's going to Icy Slash and wake me up. Then I'll go into Monologue on his Electro Slash. That's my kind of thought process here as he goes for Icy Slash. Yep, there it is. And now I'm going to go into Monologue and versus Electro Slash. Right? Go into Monologue. Oh, he goes for Icy Slash just twice. Okay. That's completely fine. Because I get my +1. Now I'm getting another big Double Bite. I could, in theory, protect, but if I kill this thing, that's his only good offensive thing dead. So yeah, he's going to swap out immediately. I know where I've seen this person before. I know. I fought them before in this game. I remember. They had this exact same name, too. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna go, now that I'm poisoned, which is really, really bad, I think I'm gonna swap into Henchum, and I'm gonna disarm. Because he's most likely just gonna go for a wave shot or something, and I can disarm completely for free here with my Henchum. Monologue being low is kind of scary, but I do really like Springling right now. I gotta look at what Cacmeow gets. I don't actually know what Cacmeow does. Cacmeow. Okay, let's see. It is actually, yeah, it's a plant earth type. Retaliate, water absorb, storm surge. Its stats are extremely mediocre all the way around. I don't think it has anything that can actually hit me. Oh, it could have subterfuge. Does it have subterfuge right now? Could I just disarm? Sub? Oh, he's gonna disarm. That's actually fine for me because I can disarm and get rid of his item. Alright, that's really good. No, he has no more use current. That's really, really good. Okay. So, I don't really think I want to take the damage on this thing. So I think I'm gonna go into Grufflin. I want to keep Henchum alive for a big Breathless Charge later. Needle Spike. Yep, there it is. We resist that really, really well with Grufflin. Okay, now what we're going to do is go for an Airstrike. Because that is going to deal some pretty good damage. Yeah, I remember I fought this guy in Doodle World a while back. I do remember that. Alright, he's going to swap into... That's fine. What I really want is a Vulnerable. Alright, that's fine. But dealing with this mold is going to be a little difficult, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to go into my own mold and try to agitate it. Because my mold has bowl cut. So that's something I can do. Also, I am seeing how powerful Springling's going to be. But I have to get it on the field safely right now. Oh, he agitates. That's smart. Now, there's no reason for him to go for, like, a toxic... I'm not going to go into Springling yet. I don't think it's a good idea just yet. So I think what I'm just going to do is just go for an Agitate. Because we can't do anything to each other. Okay, I probably should have gone to Springling there. Goes into Axe. Okay, so yeah, this is his counter to it. Can I use... Oh, that's actually best case scenario. With Spirit over there. Now, since he doesn't have to use Crayons, he has no really good way to beat me. Right, yeah, all my things are neutral. So I can go back into Grufflin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double into Janeko, I think. I'm going to double into Janeko. I think that's what I'm going to try to do, see if this works. Okay, that's fine if it's attack. That's fine. Alright, that's actually really, really good. That's a really, really good scenario. So I think what I'm going to do here is I could curse on the... No, I think I could just sub. I'm going to Subterfuge. Okay, that's a good flinch. Does this thing have, like, ambush or something? Does it get retribution? It gets ambush. Yeah, it does get ambush. Okay, so I'm checking the wiki stuff, and it also doesn't get... So I don't think it's a really good idea to stay in versus this thing at all. So I think what I'm going to do is... If it's ambush, it could go to Henchum and get a kill. But is it... I don't think I want to risk Henchum right now. I think... Is Springling a good idea? I think I'm just going to go back into Grufflin, though. I'm going to go to Grufflin. Yeah, there's ambush. I had a feeling it was ambush. Because, like, there's no reason he would stay in when he's this low. So I could tell. Okay, so I'm going to feast, actually. I can kill this thing later. Going to... Yep, there's the mold. Now, I'm going to go back into my own mold. And I really need to disarm this mold. And realistically, I could swap into Springling. But I don't think I'm going to right now. Or I could go to Janeko, but I know Spirit Orb is way, way too powerful for me to deal with. So I'm just going to go back into mold. I need to get Springling on the field right now. That's what I need to do. Cryoterra. That is an extremely interesting swap for him to make. I mean, I completely wall him. And I don't think he would not stay in, right? He wouldn't click an ice move. I don't want to play risky just yet. I think I'm just going to Poison Ivy. Okay, yeah, so he does. He goes into Axe. Can I Agitate, actually? Can I Agitate? That'd be best case scenario. Agitate. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, it has Water Absorb. That's bad. Okay, that's not preferably good, but we do have Grufflin, which completely counters this thing. So I'll go into Grufflin. I'm fine losing my Heal Jelly. That's completely fine. I really... I'm gonna play Henchum. I think I need to play it. I'm gonna play Henchum. I think it's a good idea to play Henchum right here. Yup. Please be mold. Please be mold. Yes! Okay, now I'm completely free to disarm. I am 100% free to disarm here. So I'm gonna click disarm because I want to get an item removal. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm slow. Please be at least retribution. That's fine. I'm completely fine with getting chip on mold. I do need chip on mold either way. I'm gonna click disarm again. He's trying to kill me, actually. I don't think it's a good... I mean, this... I don't think I need Henchum. Mostly because it's too low and it's too slow to do anything. I feel like I should be faster than it, though. I have the katana. I don't know how fast this thing is. 160... Alright, so yeah, Mold does outspeed. Okay, I'm gonna go for one more disarm. Hopefully I can go through Rage. I need to get this disarm off. Hopefully go through Rage. And that's completely fine. If he's low enough... Oh. That's... Wait. A Springling kills. Springling 100% kills with disarm in this range. I think it 100% kills. There's absolutely no way Springling does not kill in this range. So I'm going to Springling. And getting rid of Mold is going to be really, really, really good for me. Because then he doesn't have anything to deal with my Mold. Right. So I can freely disarm here. He's going to swap because he knows it's dangerous. Fast boy. He's going to go for Mini Star. That's fine. I'm going to get rid of the item, though, which is good. Yeah, look at that damage. I definitely... Oh, he has a lot of used crayons on his team. Okay, this is a little bad, if I'm completely honest. Because he could... I think he's probably going to Icy. I think it's very risky what I have to do here. I think I got to go Mold. Right now, my Springling wins, and I need to play it right. Yeah, Icy. He actually missed, so that's actually really, really good. I'm gonna Agitate, so I can maybe get some good RNG later versus this thing, because I don't think it's gonna Electro Slash versus my Monologue. He does actually go for straight up Electro Slash, which it does do half, but that's fine. If I Agitate, that's good. Now, it's a 50-50 if I go to Monologue. I think Monologue... I don't know. Now I'm gonna go Mono. Okay. Quick Strike. Ooh, that's really... Quick over Sub? Interesting. I think I'm gonna click Pebble here. I think I'm gonna click Pebble over Double Bite, because I think he still might want to use this thing. Or I could just double into Springling, right? I have options, but... I'm gonna Double Bite. I mean, if he keeps sending in Mold, it's gonna take too much chip. Like, right now, it's in too much chip to survive any other attack I throw at it. I'm gonna Pebble. I can Pebble and get rid of this. I'm completely fine to Headbutt and Quick Strike against the Horror Beast. I'm fine where I am in this area. I'm just gonna Pebble. I think I'm completely fine to do this. He's actually gonna do a double into Cryoterra, I would assume? Yeah, Cryoterra. I'll go into my own Mold. It would have been a way better idea to go into my own into Springling there, but right now my Springling wins, and I need to take advantage of that. So I'm gonna go to Mold because he has Cryoterra, he has Mold, Cacmeow, and he has Horror Beast. So I know 4 of his 5, right? I'm gonna go straight up for a Poison Ivy here. I think it's my best option. If I kill this thing, that's good. He might predict my double. Okay, oh, thank goodness he misses that. Thank goodness, Poison. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, the reason I didn't Double Bite versus the Cryoterra is because I wanted to keep Monologue alive later for a sack. Ambush. Oh yeah, it's a melee Cryoterra, which is very interesting. Down it goes, though. That's really, really good for me, because now he has 4. He's not... Soon enough, he's not going to be able to take the damage that my Springling can throw out, because he can't distribute it enough. I forgot what his last thing was, though. That's what's unfortunate. I'm going to go into Monologue here, and I'm going to let it die. Because now that his Mold is dead, I'm pretty sure I win. Because that's one of his best Doodles down. Fiery Slash, come on. Quick Strike, actually, again. That's really, really good. I'm pretty sure I am dead here, but I get to go into Springling, and I get to Headbutt and do so much. So if he kills me here, it's actually a really big mistake on his part. That is absolute best case scenario, so I will completely take it. I will completely take that miss. Pebble made no sense. My logic was he would go into Mold. Okay. This Bailey Pokemon, yes. Spira! I have Grufflin. I'm completely fine versus this thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and die. I'm just going to... I could stall it and protect, but I have a feeling he might miss because Flurry. Or is he going to go for a... Okay, it's just going to Flurry. Okay. Now, I'm going to go into Grufflin because it is really, really good at... Or... What is the defense on Spirasol? I think it's more melee defensive. Spirasol. It's a tie. But he could be using Doodad. He's probably using Doodad. And even if I go into Janeko, I can just go back into Grufflin and I'm completely fine. So I think this is a risky play, but it's actually it's a worth it play. It's worth it to go for this. Yeah, he is using Doodad. He is using Doodad. Okay, so I can go for Mind Drain, which is pretty much this should be a guaranteed KO. Pretty sure it's a guaranteed KO. And even if it's not, my Determination Jelly guarantees I live this round, so I'm completely fine. Yeah, guaranteed KO because it's a stab. Alright, he goes into that. I know this has Ambush, so I don't want to stand versus it. What does he have left? I think I'm going to Airstrike to play it safe. Or, not play it safe, but to play offense. Yeah, I won. Yeah, I won. It's over. Yeah, he also got vulnerable. It's over. I won. Yeah, he's vulnerable. I can just click Fast Food. Does a Fast Food kill? It's vulnerable. I don't die to his Toxic Bomb, though. And even then, I win with Springling. And I win with all my dudes over here. I'm completely fine to Airstrike. Not Airstrike. Airstrike or Fast Food? Let's think. My attack is higher, and plus I do 30% more damage. 30% of 40, like 18 something. So it's stab also. I think Airstrike is stronger, but I think I'm gonna go for Fast Food because Mold is more range defensive. So I'm gonna go for a Fast Food. And yeah, just take it out. Thanks to that, yeah, we did win. Yeah, it's over. I mean, the miss on the Horror Beast didn't really matter in the end. It did not really matter. So he might say that it for using Harmony, it doesn't matter in the end. If he says it matters, then it doesn't. Yes. Springling. Yeah, it's over. I just Airstrike and I win. Woof! Oh, and now. Yeah. Okay! Springling's so bad. How racist. Alright, well, anyway, that was the 4th round of this tournament. Now, it's time for the 5th round, and I'm pretty sure that is actually the semifinals for me to get into the finals. So if I win my next match, I think I am in the finals. I will let you guys know in the next battle, but that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Not in the next one. That's like an end of the video. Anyway, into the next battle. The battle that you're about to see has actually already been shown on my channel before, but if you still want to stay during this premiere, you can totally do so. And if you're watching this after the premiere, just skip to the timestamp right here, and you'll be able to go to the next part. Anyway, just have fun into the next battle. Okay, it's time for round, I think, 5 of the tournament. Now, I got some people here with me. I got my friend Choco, and we got my friend Arx. So, whew, our opponent today is Skellywiz, Green Man X50. So, or Green X Man 50. We're gonna get into this, and I'm feeling confident because I do have my Grufflin, which I did catch recently. So it's gonna be a really good buff to the team. I won't be taking extra damage from my thing. Okay, so ready. Okay. Last time I was nervous like this. This doesn't look all that terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't look too bad.
Gomut is what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dermot's probably the scariest.
I'm gonna go hench him instantly as my lead, because it's one of the best leads. Whew, he also's got a Grufflin, and I know how to deal with Grufflin. My team is pretty good at dealing with Grufflin. So I'm not worried about another Grufflin. Okay. But yeah, I haven't been... Last time I was like, not this... I'd say nervous is in the league, the Lewing League I played in. Okay. Gonna send out Polaris as his lead. This is a really good start for me. So I'm gonna go Retribution instantly. And I get really big damage on anything that he sends in. So that's good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he goes...
Realistically...
He goes into the Grufflin. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, big damage with Strength Jelly. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, good. Now that's great.
Deal with Grufflin, you send in a mold. So I'm gonna send in mold. And I'm gonna agitate.
You're sending a mold.
I really wanted to disarm there. Like, I really wanted to disarm instead of go for the Retribution. But that's fine. Okay. So it doesn't look like he's gonna play predictively. Seems like he's just kind of playing normally.
I wouldn't blame him.
Okay. Now, let's go for Agitate on the Clangatang, I would assume.
Yeah, maybe.
I would assume Clangatang. It makes sense. But then I have Grufflin to deal with Clangatang. Because it has Earthquake, Body Slam, and Pickpocket, I think. And I don't really mind if I get my item stolen from Pickpocket, because it's just a heal jelly with Grufflin. It's just a heal jelly. And he also does have Rest. Yeah. And if he has Rest, then I just go into something that can break it. We're gonna hope that I can break it.
Yeah.
Usually when I do these battles, I have... so far, every tournament battle I've done has actually had my friend Sling in it. And...
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Oh! This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, no, this is great.
I don't want to get disarmed. I don't want Monologue to lose my crayons. So I'm going to go into Grufflin. Now, usually Sling is here, but he doesn't talk. He's just kind of there and typing in chat about what I could do. But... please have clicked on move that... he can't deal any damage to me, that's the thing. He can't do anything. And I think that I'm about to deal a lot of damage with my Airstrike. So I'm going to go for my Airstrike.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. It's the semis of Joe's tournament, and I'm pretty nervous. But I do like how Springling just has to disarm and practically his whole team goes down. That's what I have to get on the field right now, is get my Springling on the field, is what I'm noticing. Archie. Okay, this is... what I was a little worried about. Yeah, this is what I was a little worried about.
This is gonna be a bit of an issue.
He agitated me. That's okay. I'm pretty sure most of my moves hit him super effectively. Or one of them does. It's gonna be the Clangatang, I think is my biggest issue. But my disarm... well, doesn't metal resist?
Does it?
Oh, it doesn't!
Oh.
What? Wait, does it? No, wait. Which one does it?
Metal.
Oh! Oh, it's neutral! He's neutral to it!
That's neutral.
He took away my used crayons. It does have disarm. That's what I was very worried about, is if it had disarm or not.
That's gonna be a bit annoying.
Oh, come on. That protect was useless. Okay.
Let's just pray. Pray for Pebble.
It's gonna be getting Springling on the field and disarming, is what I'm noticing I need to do. Gonna shatter. Oh, he's going for damage. Wait, let me get damage on him. Please click like double bite and not protect. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's really good. This is really good. This is really good. That's a lot of damage on Clangatang.
Yeah, that's a full hit there.
Yeah, I think. How much HP does that goddamn thing have?
It's basically Himber.
Pebble, please, Pebble.
Oh, please click double bite. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm not raging anymore, so that's good.
Damn. Let's see. Snowball.
I thought I'd do less, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
did more than I thought.
Oh, it's a damage.
He might think I'm gonna predict. Go for an attack.
Mm.
That's my plan. No, he's gonna go right back into his... Oh! Oh!
Oh.
That's decent.
Yeah. There's one thing that I know about battling. If you do not want to get over predictive, because custom belief,
Yeah.
getting over predictive will really mess you up.
Mm. Yeah.
Ambush. I completely wall this thing. That's what's great.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, it's not raging. That's fine. Yeah, fast food.
Oh! We stayed in.
That's interesting. Oh,
Well, now I wall him. He disarmed and then I healed. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome, dude.
Swap.
That's awesome. That's not awesome.
I just don't like having to deal with this Clangatang is my problem. I could feast and scout. I think I'm gonna scout what he's gonna do. Oh, we switched!
We doubled.
Okay, good. Got my feast. That's really good.
Easy.
Okay. I need to kill the Polaris is what I'm kind of also realizing.
Yeah.
Wait, he's weak to water. I'm just now realizing he's very weak to water. Because he has
like
Grufflin. He's pretty weak to water, I think.
Yeah.
But I need to get Springling on the field and disarm. That's my main goal right now, is to disarm Springling. Ah, come on, man.
God dang.
Yeah.
So, only things that resist basic. I don't think anything resists basic in this game. Nothing resists it. Because it's fire doesn't hit it. Yeah, nothing resists it. It's just all around neutral if I'm right. Only, but no, I swear I've seen sometimes. I might be looking at this wrong. Metal does resist it. That's what it is up there. Spirit and
metal
basic.
And,
yeah.
Yeah, metal. Okay. Yeah.
Oh God.
Pain.
Yeah, I saw what he was doing there. I realized what he's doing too late.
Ooh.
Okay. I realized what he's doing way too late. Please go for Hex again.
Come on. Please. Oh.
Oh God, he crit me too.
Oh no, this is good.
I'm gonna go for prediction.
Predict, please.
If you get this prediction wrong, then you're gonna be a very.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh yes! Yes, that's exactly what I needed.
This is exactly what we needed.
Feast. Feast, I dare you. Yup. Okay. This might actually kill it.
Come on, please.
Yes! Okay, that's really good. That's really, really good.
Okay.
Okay. Gamzee! You're insane! No.
Gamzee, let's go.
That's really good.
Yeah, you best be lucky that you got that prediction.
Yeah, that was really good. I got the prediction off. Now he's really, really weak to Henchum. That's what it, because...
Hey, Rat. Why did you name him Springling back?
Oh, I'm realizing that this is an issue. Headbutt kills me. Unless I go into Janeko on the headbutt.
Yeah.
It's risky, but I do outspeed, and if I get +1, I can just sub. I can subterfuge, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't ambush. Just don't ambush. Ranged. Okay, that's fine. Oh, vines.
Oh? Uh-oh.
Tangling lines.
Oh, that might not be good.
It's not really good. Not ideal.
Yeah, obviously not.
He's gonna do everything in his power to not let me get a wave shot off. He's gonna do everything in his power to do that. He's gonna play offense now.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go into Clangatang after this Springling.
Yeah, probably.
Go for something risky.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
It's probably gonna switch.
into Clang. I'm gonna fast food though.
Yeah, honestly.
Fast food should do some good damage.
Prediction right here.
Could do some good damage at least.
Right now. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
It's the Clangatang I'm most worried about.
yeah, the kind
It's
of
what I'm
ones that-
slowly realizing is that I need to beat the Clangatang and I can win.
Yeah, if the Clangatang's out the way, I think it should be fine.
I wish I had disarm. I don't think he can hit me very hard. That's the thing. I think my fast food does more damage than his thing is healing, but I don't have enough to kill him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this.
Mm.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad. But now we're not gonna hit Pebble.
I'm gonna go for the fact that I might hit it.
I don't understand anything. I don't think so, but you know.
Pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Oh, please hit double bite. Please hit double bite. Oh, come on.
Oh, I was gonna say probably it's gonna hit protect.
Dang.
Oh, that's bad.
This is bad. Waffles is pretty much my only switch besides Mold, but Mold just gets hypnoed.
His team is relying on the fact that
I think
you
I'm gonna
have
have to risk
yeah.
this on the fact that I get good agitate RNG.
yeah, his team kind of relies on you having bad agitate.
Oh god. He has to miss Harmony.
Oh,
Yeah.
that complicates things.
That doesn't kill me. Oh, I got it off. Okay, I got my wave shot off. Okay, I'm happy. Very happy with that.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But either you let this.
I'm playing
guy
risky, I'm
out-
playing risky, I'm playing risky. I'm gonna play risky.
Come on. As long as
You trying to go off the hex? Or
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm trying to go off of the hex.
yeah,
Yes!
please.
Okay,
Oh,
free ambush.
thank God.
Completely free ambush. Springling's on the field. That's really,
Yeah.
really good.
Probably he's gonna have to switch out.
I'd assume Clang, but seeing the damage that Double Bite did, I don't think he wants to take this ambush damage.
Yeah.
And I also, oh, is it? Oh my god.
Wow. Really?
I think this is worth it to get rid of this thing's item.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh wow, that did quite a bit.
Oh, he did mine. He disarmed me too. Okay, I'm completely fine with that exchange though. He can't heal anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been making a lot easier to deal with.
Mm-hmm. His Spirayu's low. His Grufflin's low. His Clangatang's low. His Polar. His entire team is about half.
Wait, he still has Spirayu, huh?
Yeah, but this thing completely walls Spirayu, which is great.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be able to win this game, but it's gonna be really close. If I can kill the Clangatang,
Yeah.
I can complete 100% win this game.
Please don't use Feast.
Oh god, everything's really low. I have to rely on waffles though. That's my issue.
Please. Agitate. Give us at least...
I have to get a +1 with Janeko. Wait. I have to check something. There might be a Clangatang. Clangatang has less magic defense than it has melee. He's only gonna click disarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a risky play, but I think this could win me the game.
Yeah.
Oh god. Magic. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is alright. This is fine.
It's fine.
I'm gonna play it risky. Hope he goes for Hex. Actually, no, he's not gonna go for Hex. He's gonna click Snowball. I think Springling's going down here, which is bad. But
Oh, no, not Sling.
I think it's still fine. Oh, he switches too.
Oh. Oh. This is fine.
My
is
disarm
good.
doesn't kill is my problem. Wait, hidden trait Spear use banned from the tournament. So if this is hidden trait, wait a minute.
Wait.
If this hidden trait, is this not allowed?
No way.
I just realized that hidden trait Spear use banned from this event. So if this reaps health, is he disqualified? I'd feel bad.
He does.
Yeah, he predicted that.
Mm.
Should go for ambush. He might not think I'm risky enough to do that, but I'm gonna go for it. Oh, he's gone? Oh my god! This guy is just switching!
I don't think it's essay.
Oh, he's triggering Heal Jelly! That's what he was trying to do! That's smart. Now he's gonna pursue. That was smart. I'll be honest, that was really smart.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! I was hoping I would get that.
He's probably gonna double into the spirit or the switch.
Dude, that is so lucky!
Yeah.
Are you lucky HD?
Okay, Sling is actually able to join, but he can't talk, so I'm gonna add Sling to here. So Sling can see what's going on.
Get Swing in here.
Oh my god, we killed Spiryu! Okay,
now
little bit of RNG, little bit of luck. Just a little bit of luck has to go into this.
Now all we need is Clangatang.
I think Clangatang's pretty much dead. Okay, so Sling, to catch you up, it was looking really bad for me, but RNG was in my favor. RNG was in my favor by a lot.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do I live that? Oh my god, Springling! Oh my god, Springling! Springling's getting... Oh my god, Springling!
Oh god.
Springling! Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I won. I'm pretty sure I'm winning this.
Yeah, you win.
I'm pretty sure... I don't want to get confident. I do not want to get confident, though.
Marcy, let's not get cocky or anything like that.
What's left?
Oh, it's Quick Pounce, isn't it? I want to predict it. I want to predict it.
Wait.
I think it's...
What's his last thing?
This is kind of dumb to predict it, though, right? Because if I quick... I think I'm fine with... I'm going to just Quick Strike.
Ooh, nice chip.
Oh!
Oh, that was not the play.
Oh, is that bad? That might be bad. He might actually be setting up for the future. But if I kill his... If I outspeed him here... do I kill him? Oh my god, Springling!
I think Spring MVP.
Wait, what's his last thing? I don't think we've seen one of
Oh, it's Gomite.
Oh, right.
Wait, am I good? Am I good?
Wait, didn't Echo just deal with this?
Yes, it has Mind Drain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Crit! Oh my god! Oh, they used the Water Taffy.
Well, hey, it's half health. And the only other thing is the Polaris. I mean, not Polar guys.
Okay. 297. Let me go to a Gomut. I think Gomut uses attack and HP. That's what it uses. Okay. I have to outspeed it to win the game. Otherwise, I think I just get swept by it, which is going to be really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please.
Oh, he's gone!
Oh,
Oh,
interesting. Oh, he's predicting the Soulfire again.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
I don't know, though. The problem is a lot of my things are enraged. That's my biggest issue right now. Is too many of my things are enraged, and I think I'm going to die. Oh, I have Determination Jelly! That's right.
Yeah.
I'm really risking the Gomut right now. I'm very much risking the Gomut play.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The Determination Jelly!
Let's go.
I need to outspeed the Gomut. No, it's gonna Rip Current! Oh no, I think I lost. I think I lost. I think I lost.
No, 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 no.
I think I lost. I think I lost. I needed to go and hench him. My only way to win is if Monologue. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Please. Please. Ugh.
Attack, attack, attack. Please be attack. That's fine.
Please, please, please.
That's not enough.
that is not enough at all.
We just have to pray for RNG with.
Oh, who doesn't hit
Agitation.
Beast? No, it's over. Gomut beats me. Aw, man. That sucks. It was the Entangling Vines.
Yeah. Had we been. Oh.
Ah, I got really far too. I got cocky. I should have gone into Grufflin.
I said too. Don't get cocky, and look what happened. Dang.
Dang.
Close though.
Yeah.
But Gomut can't possibly be 6-star. That's what I gotta remember.
Just click an attack.
Yeah. The only way to win is if I get double bite RNG. I need to like get double bite.
Please double bite, please.
And free to live this hit.
Actually, I can protect pretty much for free, right? Because it'll be priority and I could get double bite. Okay. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's coming down to this. Monologue.
Please.
Oh my god, please! Please hit! Please hit!
Let's go.
Oh my god! 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 I'm still in! I could win it all! Oh my god! Oh,
You didn't.
that was so much luck in the end!
That's
Oh
right.
my god! Oh my god! Oh, I'm still in this tournament! Oh my god, okay, let's go to round 6, guys. Let's head into it.